Okay, sir.
Good. Here we have our previous project. Let's go and open in VS Code. Control J. npm run dev. Okay, now it seems it has started. Ninja Pro feature. Let's see the progress. Click here. Control Shift plus R. Let me clear the cache. Okay, it's back. So I think from down, bottom, middle, everything seems to be okay. Also here, you guys feel free to add more other component, okay, to make this home page very long. Okay, this one is too short. Maybe you guys can add some other component just to make it more beautiful. And next is to check the
Okay, sir.
here I have.
Remember I said I need to add
You said?
okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Is it possible like from that homepage, the header, where
Mm-hmm.
they say start your trip, if someone click on it to
Mm-hmm.
just do this thing, scroll down.
Yeah, it's possible to make it scroll down. How? By okay, let's go to hero section. I will show you.
Okay. I
Go
tried doing it but it was taking me on
yeah,
that
it will work.
page.
Go back here, source, component, hero, and then hero. No, not block. Hero section. Okay, I think it's here home page. Then there we have this is start your trip, right? A button. Let's make it inside an anchor tag. Okay, like this. A and then just put this one inside like this. Here you pass the address where you wanted to go. Let's say I want to go to hash start your trip. Let it take you down to the destination here, top destination, or where you want to link it. Okay, there's no problem. Let it take us here, top destination. When I click there, let's go to see where we wanted to go and define that component with the hashtag. Let's say it's going to be top destination. There we just need to add id. Okay, let's say if I click here, top top destination, like this. Okay, then let it take us to that place. Let's see, let's also test it with other component just down here. After this button, after this one here, let's have a div. Let's div have an id, the id with the this one here, top destination. Pass it here. Then within this id let's add a p tag with a lorem of so many words, and then let's style it just to give us that background dg of red dash 900, then give a padding also of 8. Let's see, here you have the, when I click here, top destination, wait, you see it take us here. Have you seen, Isaac?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When I click here, it will take me immediately to this one and put it here on top, you see.
Yeah.
So now let's see whether we can pass it to top destination. If this works, then remove this one, this div here, remove it. First I just need this id here, this id, cut it, and then remove this one here, like this. If I go back, this id is having that to scroll. Let's go and see top destination. Where is top destination? Here, top destination, cuts, top destination here. Let's add the id just to this one here and paste. Let's see. Let's refresh, Ctrl Shift plus R to clear the cache. Let's click on it. You see, Isaac,
Yes, I see. Thank you.
when I click here it takes me here, but this scroll is not good, you see. It just run very
Yeah.
fast. I don't like it, so I need that to go very smoothly. So maybe we can do one more modification into our css. That means I will go to my css here, source, back to index, slide top, index here, then here on top here I'll just put it on top here, inside the body, okay, or I can put it, okay, body, yes, is fine. Inside the body, you can try with body or css, html body. I'm going to have this one, scroll behavior automatic, smooth, sorry, not
Smooth.
smooth. Just do it like this. Now when I go back, I refresh, let me refresh. When I click here, as soon I click, you see, okay, Ctrl Shift plus R, go back. I think for Next.js it's surrounded by, let me check the page layout. Now are we in Next.js or are we in React? What is the pages? Pages. Go to app first of all. App. No, in the main. In the HTML. Sorry, HTML. This one. It's surrounded by body actually, body and everything. So let's pass it HTML. Or scroll behavior auto smooth. Okay, let's pass it here. The entire HTML. Let's give one more try. Ctrl Shift plus R. Okay, let's go home. Good. Now let's click on this one here. Click. You see, I've seen the smooth.
Yes, sir.
It move very nice and very simple. So you guys are going to add more component to this homepage, okay? Just add what you just like this. Always you add HTML. Your HTML is a one containing everything here, because from the HTML file here, where is it? This is the CSS, top destination, close, homepage, close. From the HTML, this one here, this is all our application. because it's just short and no much information is given. That's why you guys see like simple. So you see here we have div. This div is connected to our main application, which is the root. If you go to main.jsx, you see this one here, react dom.create. Then you have document get element by id. This is JavaScript syntax, getting for an element by id. The id is equal to root. This root is exactly what we have defined here in the id of this div, and it is under body. And you know, in the this one web architecture or the skeleton, we have the HTML, the first, then followed by two part, which is the header section and then the body section. The header here is responsible for the meta tag, the links, and then the body is responsible for other HTML elements like div, h1, paragraph, and many more other elements. Okay, so by fixing that one, let's see what's much difficult there. Any question?
No question, sir.
How about the rest?
No question, sir.
All right, so let's proceed. By moving forward, we have the design itself, which is here. The design is here. Oh, we are out of design yesterday. You see, we were taking the whole entire screen of 10 out of 11, out of 12. So if you can check it very well here, let's go to block detail. By click on this one, you see we are taking this one full screen. So we are going to pass it under this one, this block content. Yes, okay. So we have to go to block content first of all and see. So we have comment. By the way, we have comment and comment form. So let's see, comment form, and then they are all attached into we have block detail. Let's go to block here, then we have block detail here. So is it the block detail? We got this one, meaning I have just to push this one, the blocks detail and the blocks comment. No, latest block cuts. This one go and handle the left hand side there, and then we have sidebar 1, sidebar 2 here. Then we have the grid here, grid of call 3. The first one takes call of span 2. So we check this one here, where does it end? Text end under this one here. So under this we can pass these two, under the one for call span of 2, this one we have to pass the comment and the comment blocks. This one I can just press on my alt and I use arrow key which is showing up, and then move them just like this. Then to copy or cut, just do the one which is easy for you. So like this, we are ready to see the changes. Then now if you see like this, you see, which is good, but you may get lost, like where are the content here? The content will come automatic once we add them. Okay, block content will come automatic. So for that case, we are okay about that one. Let's try to, you see this one is under there's a background there, this background which is differentiating this and that background up there, block content. So I'm going to have that block content also pass somewhere here, block content here. Using block content, it's empty. Good. Assuming I want to pass so many p times 10, just to give you the idea, and then each, I think this is not the right idea. Let me pass it just p, by the way, p like this. Then within that p I want to say just some number like this. So when I come back here, I can make shift alt and then press my arrow key down to have that big space on the screen. Then now if I try to see, you can see the content is going to push the comment down, and then if you read down here, you can see it's going to grow exactly like the design that we have. If you can see the design here, you see up here we have the share button. Oh, they mean when you click like this, let it share direct to your Facebook. We are going to implement this one. And then we have this one here being remain up, and then this one is showing down. And then here's up saying subscribes. You put your name, your email, and you subscribe. Is the same thing like what I can say. It's the same thing like what we have in our, where is it, let me go home. It's the same thing we have here. We're just taking email, but just for the case of good practice with the CMS, if you guys want, we can implement that. You can implement, it's going to be the same procedure, okay, how we are going to connect the CMS. So let's leave this one here as a content. Block content is connected, and then down there we have this block cards, this one here. So this one is just handling the latest blocks coming. So if I can just do, maybe I can do like this, one more div. Within this div, I'm going to have a grid. I'm going to make it grid. If it is medium and above, I just want to grid calls of 3, and that's all. And then inside here I want to iterate something. I'm going to say latest block, or what you may like, latest block dot map. Within a map we get the item, and then we have the index, a type of a number, and this one is any. Oh, this is TypeScript, sorry, it's not TypeScript, we are just passing regular JavaScript. Remove these types out, and then after this one, pass the arrow function, then pass a parenthesis, because we are sending back the JSX. Here in the parenthesis we can now have the first div here. The first div is going to have a key element. We can just pass this index here. Then within the index here we can have the first one is an image. We need to get image. No, this is not in the Next.js, it is regular Java img. Sorry, I don't know why Next.js is confusing me. Then within the image here you have two things, which is a math, that is the src, which is stand for the source, and then the alternative here, the alt here, which is going to be latest news, like this. Then we can add some property. Maybe they can add css. The image must be full, okay, which should be full. And then we can give more classes there. Let's see, latest block is not coming for us. Let's go and get it from data. We have source, close this one. Let's see, data, block content. Where is the data? Oh, comment, travel, top, sidebar, search, home, contact, comment, banner. I think we have a local database. Let's see,
Yeah,
utils.
inside utils.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we have the local DB here. Oh, we have even the DB already here, so we don't need to create that one. So we are going just to use this one, blocks. We're going to iterate the blocks here, and then you can just close this util here. Instead of latest, I will just pass here blocks, and then I can bring it from up, that's import, and then now I have everything. So for the case of image, I'm going to make item. Me, I use X most of the time. Don't get confused, just pass anything you can. Even if you pass your name, it can still pull the data, okay. Dot image like this. So it's not image, the way we type there is different, so be serious about when naming your data from the DB there. It's img, okay. So me, I will use img. Pass the img here, save. Now let's try to see whether it's pulling data or not. We are going to put it side by side. Let me go to block detail, by the way. Block detail. Oh, it's pulling, good. Let's put it this side. We're going to arrange it, and then Control Shift plus I to make it mobile, but we want to make it seen on the desktop. Destination, I will use next hub. This can help me see like I'm on the desktop. Okay, try to make it 100%. No, 75% is good. Yeah, like this we can see it on form of there. Then I can go and open my terminal, Control B, pass it this side. I will style this one very fast here, so we can get the image, which is okay. So I have to add a gap to give a space between them. Gap is not only in the grid, okay, but you can pass it in other format of HTML stuff. So gap of 2 is okay for this case. You see the space has created automatic there. And then let me see first what other information am I likely to get. So down I need to get after the image here. Okay, after the image I want to pass the h2. That's h2 will give us the headline of that news. So since we did not put headline, okay, we are going to pass it locally, and then the rest will come from there. Let's say here coding is likely to be easy when someone make a lot of practice like this. Let's assume this one is going to be our headline. Let's not put it all, let it just be up to here. Make just, and then let's add triple dot just to make things somehow easy. Okay, but normal the headline must be all available so that someone can get interested. Okay, nothing like to hide it. Okay, let's just return it back like this, after this one we need to publish the information of the person who published the news. That's the author information. I can pass this one through div. Within that div I will have two things. One is the p, maybe I will pass the picture of the journalist also. Maybe I have to pass the image img property. Here I'm going to say / I don't know whether that picture exists. Okay, here is going to be author like this. Then after this one I want to pass the time. Okay, let me say today is, let's just pick a random date. Let's say this one was published on 12th January, 2024. We will fetch the real data just, and then after that one maybe you can pass the icon. If you want to pass that icon we have to nested this one with a div. So in case you want to pass the icon, bring this one inside, and then to pass it maybe you can pass the icon here like phone, awesome, clock again like this. Close it back, you can see there is a clock. Then here just pass a flex property, justify center item center, and the save. Everything seems to be okay there. Then within this one here I will add that special character for the space, nb number of space. I'll put semicolon. When I do like this there's a space created there. Then if I want to put the name of the person who wrote, because here is too small we cannot see it well. If you go back to real desktop we are gonna see it well. So let's try to see whether we can pass the name of the person who just passed the information there. Assuming 1 2 3 3 in 1, let's add here the information for the journalist through span. Let's call him, no, it's supposed to be up here, sorry, this one is not there. It's up here after his image. Then we can pass here span and pass his name it's going to be item dot author, like this. Close it like this, save this one. So it's coming Christine, John the Great, Christopher, you see. Then if we have this one and then we have this one, we are likely to have this one, and then here the two will be collide together, or let me next this together into this div. After this div I can pass the two, then the same property here, justify center, the short form gt, okay, pass flex, justify center, item center, like this. You can see author Chris, the pictures here presented by author, and then Christopher there. Then maybe if you want to pass some space also, you can just add the cn here. Either you pass margin to the left of 4 like this, or you can add the traditional way that makes everything good for you. Then for the time, first of all, it must have a background, okay. This div here must have the background, so it will have a background of it's under that blue, let it be bg of f5. Let's see, where does it take us? Custom hash f5 f5, just relative to white but not white, like this. And then let it have some padding of 2 to everything, like this. And then when I hover like this, I want it to show also it's hovering, okay. So to this one I can just add, when we are hovering, I want to change the scale, okay, the scale to 110. Feel free to choose the one you want. Then I want to transition everything, that's all, like this. When I come like this, you see now it's like pointer. Let's take it back to desktop, like so you guys can see. Control Shift I, like this. When I bring that, you see, have you guys seen this animation there?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So this is a basic animation how you can do it. And then I think the gap is not good, that gap of yours is still small. Let's try to squeeze it. And then let me get this one back by Control Shift plus I, and then pass my code step by step. Where is the gap here? It happens when there is grid, so go up. The gap of 2 is too small. Let's push this one to 4 to create enough space and squeeze the data. So you see, when I click on this one, you see, at least it's making sense. And then next we have the day, the time, everything is okay. Let's try to make it bigger. Control Shift plus I. See, it's just looking good. That space is still not favoring. Let's check the scale. Maybe the scale is too much. Control window, push this one there first of all. Let's go to scale. Okay, scale from 110. Let's bring it to, you see, these are the properties we're supposed to write with the traditional CSS. Dash tw scale x11. You see, it's just a heavy work there. So let's return this one to 110 105 105. Make this one 105 is good. Yeah. And now if you go back, please, you see, do not distract the rest. Very perfect. Maybe we can try to give our shadow there to make our, if you are giving shadow, okay, we don't need to give that background f5. Let's try to see it in action. Control Shift plus I. Okay, instead of giving the bg555 here, just cut it out. Add here a shadow dash md medium. Verify here, shadow is not like this. Okay, shadow. Now everything seems to be good. If you go back like this, Control Shift plus I, you have that blue background, but you see the shadows there and everything seems to be okay. But in case, hello,
Hello, yes, sir. Yeah.
okay. So in case if you find maybe you don't want the background, then just add that f5 to avoid it, because this background here is by default. That means everything here is going through it. We are going to, oh, this background is when we are trying to see the call and span between the two. We can remove this one easily out. Okay, it's happening in block content there. So we go to block detail. Within a block detail we have this one here, grid calls of 3. Have this one here that pass blue of 100. This is when the background comes in. Just try to remove 10 out to disqualify that one, and then once you try to check here, you'll see that one has gone. And if you go down here, our design is just standard. Okay, in case if you want to give some padding here, if you can see here, there is a padding of 4 everywhere, this one here. Then we can have that padding by wait, let me add my charger first of all. Wait, screen charging. Okay, so we can see here the design looks good. If you want to make it rounded also, it's gonna be easy, it's not gonna disturb, but we have to give a p property of 2 first of all, then if not, then p property of 4, so that they have to align together with this form there plus that button. So this one also happen within the latest block. Okay, then we have this grid. Within grid we have this one up here, cn. Let's start from this one, p property of 4. Let's start with the 4.
So now 30 minutes.
30 minutes, good. Let it
30 minutes. Yeah.
good. So we pass this one like this, everything is aligned together. And now if I go back, you can see they are all in the same line. Okay, then the next thing will be adding the same link. Like you may like it if I click on any of them, let it take us also to the block detail up here with the it is content, including whatever we want. Okay, but this is the idea. Okay, then the next
Okay, sir.
the next will be adding that footer. So that footer will depend where we wanted to push it. If you want to push the footer direct to our block detail, we just put the footer down here, and that's all. Here we can pass footer. After footer we can import it. It's failing to import. Let's see where is our header coming from. It's coming from common. Okay, where is common? Go to common. If it is fail, okay, the tactics of avoiding problem of import, go to common, open this footer. After I open, go back here. After I go back, okay, after you go back, write that r out and then put it. You see it will automatically predict for you. When you click like this, the footer is automatically up and it start working. If you go here, scroll up to down, you find the footer there, but there is one drawback there. You see it cut it. We want it to be complete like the one we have down here to take the entire screen. So this only will be, let's click here, read more. That means we have to see the diff where we put it and see whether we can pass it with the JSX template. Let's go and see this one. Let's first of all bring it down here. Where will this one be? Save, and then let's see. Perfect. Just reposition it and everything seems to be okay up to this moment. Someone wanna ask question? Hello?
I'm good.
Okay, how about the rest?
Same here.
Okay, we forgot one thing. This button here, okay, this submit was not made. It's supposed to be in blue. So let's go and do something about it before I wrap up that video. For the final, then we start with the back end now. Let's go to comment. Yeah, comment this one here. Go to comment. After comment, we have the button down there. There's a button we say submit. Okay, comment form. Go to comment form. Down. Okay, you can get this submit button here. Let's make it side by side to see the change. I think I have to position this one wrong. Okay, let's just pass it there. That is the side we want to work. This one and then this one here. So it's going to be type of submit because we have to pass some other stuff there. Okay, submit. After submit, it will have a class also. First of all, the width of this button must be full, must be in the center. Okay, good. It must have a p property of 2, just like others. It will have a background of blue dash. Let's try this time 500. Okay, and then the text must be white. Let's text just white, simple like this. It has to be bold, font dash bold. After bold, maybe I have to white track it, so you can say tracking is going to be wider. Let's see wider will take us where. Okay, it's okay. And then on hover I wanted to change the background, so the bg change to blue 900. Okay, 700 is okay. And then cursor should be pointer so that you can show it's clickable. Then after that I want also to scale it on hover. Let's scale it. Scale dash to 75. Transition all. Let's see. 75. Okay, we have 15 minutes there. We are done with this one. This one looks good, but let's try to change the 75. Make it 105 is just fine for me. That's not 0. Oh, yes. Okay, then next what can we do? I think this is what we are supposed to do. And then this one we are going to condition. Okay, we don't want everything to appear here, so we are going to slice and take 3. So for this one, let's get back here and see what we can do within the code. From the mapping, we are going to slice from 0 to 1, no, 0 to 3, that is 4. Let it be in the blog detail, comment, contact form, latest news. When we do mapping here, mapping, we are going to do something here. Dot slice like this. Slice means just divide, like the slice of bread. Okay, we are going to get from the number 1. Okay, that up to 2, because in array 0 represent 1. Okay, and then 1 represent 2, 2 represents 3, meaning we need 3 items. Let's see how many are we getting there in our screen. If we go back here, we are getting 0 to 2 only. We need 3, and those 3 will be the latest one, the current one. If they just updated 5 or latest, we are going to pick the current one on top. That means order by descending. Okay, let's take this on 0 to 3. Normal just to show 4 like this. Let's see how many are we getting exactly. 3 like this. Okay, Any question, Isaac?
No, sir. No question.
Do you guys want us to change this one? This heading here, which is on top, the blue background, to make it sit on this one, just like the design says, in case someone might have doubt there.
Mm,
Because I talked to the guy who made the
I'm the only
design.
one here.
I talked to the guy who made the design. He say it must be like this. It's no need for us to add that one. So, in case, okay, someone wish to do it, I'm going to show the easiest way. First, go into your
Okay.
inbox. No, index. Sorry, not inbox. Go to index here. Index. Where is index? Pages here. Go to index. In the index, you have this navigation here. Comment this one out. Then go to your home page. Yeah. In your home page, add this navigation back. Last time we leave it. Add this one back, and then within navigation itself, go to navigation. Um, this blue background here, remove it out. Okay, just remove this blue, and then you save. Now, if you go back, you are likely to see. You see, you are likely to see everything here. Have you seen?
Yes, sir.
But there is one problem. You see here, when you go to anything, you can see this one here. That means you need to give some light color for that one. But this is the way how you guys can put it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me return mine back. I'm happy with my design here. Let's return this blue, save it. Then let me go back to index. Within index, I'll return this one back. Then within home page, I'll make sure I comment this one out. I don't want this one there. And then like this, my design is okay for me. But for you guys, that's the way I've shown you how you can deal with that one. So this one talks all about the implementation of the Figma design up to the current situation. We have the contact, have the blogs, we have about us. It's not implemented, but you guys know how to implement, right?
Yes.
Yeah, about
Like,
us.
sir, can I make a request?
You say?
Can I make a request?
Why not?
Okay. Can we do like maybe start MongoDB next week? I think it's going to be long. Backend, small
No,
backend.
no. The first one we're doing CMS, Sanity Management Content. It's not
What's CMS?
CMS is just a content management system. It's another way of whereby a website or a company give you all the database. Okay, you go and customize the way you want yours to be after fetch them and display them on your website. Okay, MongoDB is a must. We are going to learn
Great.
MongoDB. Don't worry. This one is not
Okay.
difficult. The
Yeah, I'm
CMS.
not even rushing. I just want to see. I want to see those backend stuff,
Don't
how they
worry.
work.
This time you are going to work. We are going to focus on backing a lot so that you can master everything. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I
are
don't know
going.
why these guys are not joining.
So you are only one alone.
Yeah, I could. That other girl she just left.
Okay. Now we are going to change. Let me first of all end this video with the front end.